Hey everyone. Hey, what are you guys wearing? Scent of the day today. While you're watching the video, you know me, always curious. That's what this is about, isn't it? And then I learn about what people actually wear or not wear. Check this one out. I have a little Cobra and the Canary by Imaginary Authors. I just needed something. It's lemon, tobacco flower, orange leather, hay fields, and asphalt are the notes. Asphalt, of course, the imaginary note on this one. This creative to a T. Oh yeah, it's good fragrance. We're doing a review of Beaufort Fathom V. I did Tonnerre last time, and knew I'd be doing this review. That's why I put that scent on. I just wanted a really nice, smoky scent that I love, that I personally love, and fresh. Anyways, Fathom V by both Beufort. Thanks for finding the channel. Thanks for being here. I'm Brandon with Therapeutic Fragrance. Stay tuned. All right, guys. Brandon here, doing Beaufort Fathom V on this one. Hopefully you guys can check that out. Very generous samples that they give out with this company. Always thankful for that. And Fathom V on this one. Their bottles are very exceptional. Also, dark, shiny black with kind of rectangular square, just a little bit off square, a little bit taller, and then rectangular black caps, very sharp for your collection on these ones. This is an EDP. It for 50 ml goes for $150, perfectly at that $3 an ml mark that it's putting itself at. It is an aromatic green aquatic fougere fragrance, launched in 2016. This is currently has time of this taping a 3.7 out of 5 on Fragrantica. And a big note about this, it was a 2017 finalist for the Olfaction Awards. If you guys follow that stuff, I'm always into that because they should have their noses on the most creative and best stuff. So I'm always curious about that stuff. Notes on this bad boy are, the top is notes of rich mosses with aromatic herbals and the sparkle of juniper and tangerine. Floral undertones of thyme, lily, jasmine, and ylang ylang. Blend with spicy ginger, cumin, and black pepper. The heart, that was the heart to form the heart. But the composition rests on an intense base of woods, patchouli, vetiver, salt, incense, and atlas cedar. So that's what they've listed as our notes. That's from the Beaufort website, I believe. I two different stories right off the top. This one for me, you spray this on paper, and this is why I go to a mall, wherever they want me to spray their little test strips or smell in their little glass or whatever they have. And this thing on paper is just divine. I totally see how I was up for an award. It's fantastic on paper. Very creative. Those notes come through. They blend through. Very, very good. On skin, the same with the Tonnerre that I did. There's just the synthetic that just in this. I need to nail down what synthetic this is. Anybody that's experts on that, I mean, I would love to know in my mind, you know, when there's Ambroxan's one, I know that maybe that's a mix in here, but there's just these synthetics that just jump off of my skin. And we're talking, like, if I put on the Creed stuff, they don't jump off my skin. I can't smell them. This stuff just explodes. And I have that with other perfumes where they just, you put it on, and I mean, I'm insecure, and it takes a lot for me to do, especially when I go into a room, because I mean, just I feel like 20 feet away, you can smell me, kind of thing. Anyways, so that's the two different stories on that. My first guess before reading any of those notes that I read off was I guess Patchoulli was coming forth to mess up the clean soap accord. That was just right off the top, about 5 minutes in, kind of feel. And yeah, it has Patchoulli listed, noted there. And it did. I'm getting to know Patchoulli pretty well lately. If you've seen my channel and videos lately, I'm on a Patchoulli mission, as I've shown these in a couple of videos. I'm just really getting to know the note Patchoulli, and from around the world. Those are all samples from around the world, 10 of those. And then I have 5 others that, but they don't state where they're from. The other ones I have, these ones do. Yeah, so back to Beaufort Fathom V. This is the second one I've worn from Tonnerre. You guys know I talk about house accords, and each house builds off an accord right away. After that 15 minutes, this moves into the Beaufort accord, whatever that synthetic is. It was in Tonnerre. Just that soapy, Irish springy, just bomb off my skin that I was talking about. Just shows up. It's just the soapy synthetic accord. I'm assuming the Broxton's part of doing that, and something else they have going on in their base. Yeah, again, I really want to know, because I'll stay away from ordering these, but they don't. It's not, you didn't read in Broxton in those notes. Some people do. There are some companies that are actually listing the heavy synthetics they're using. And I know I've heard of a book out there that at least most perfumes, it's broken down all of its ingredients into it. It's run it through its little scientific gas thing and tells you how much of each molecule's in a fragrance. And like the proof was Iso Super E is the most used synthetic there is. I'm pretty familiar with that. There might be some of that in there, I'm sure. But definitely in Broxton or something also mixed in with that. After that, even in the base and dry down for me, that accord overshadows all those notes. I'll smell it on paper. I pick up all the notes. It's a wonderful fragrance off my skin. The synthetic just takes over every note there is. And I've had it happen before fragrances. So that's where we're at. This is my opinion. If you guys, I know reviewers out there that same thing happens to them. So, I can follow what they say. When they say a fragrance does that, I'll stay away from that, even though I don't know what ingredients it is. I just know that there's kind of like same reactions kind of thing. And I'm learning that. Definitely we're all on the learning curve here. And this is where we need more transparency in the ingredient list with fragrances. Because I really want to know. I don't want to just be putting this on and having this stuff happen. And but I'm reviewing it. So hopefully I can make my little difference in a little part of the world. I think this would be, obviously the people love stuff that I don't like. Skin chemistry is such a huge part in how we do things. So this is just definitely me thing. And it has to be taken with a grain of salt. The guys that like that soapy accord, I when I go to the gym, there's somebody spraying on, not quite this one, but a basic, not quite Sauvage, something in that category. I go the same time every day. I don't know who it is. I keep trying to see what cologne it is or perfume, but never caught, but just smell it. Like, yeah. So for those kind of guys, I mean, this scent, you want to check this out. This is a nice twist to that, very creative twist to those kind of fragrances if you're into those. Scoring. Just 1 second, guys. It is. Sorry about that. Last time my screen flickered, battery died, so I want to make sure I wasn't. Okay, we'll get into fragrance scoring on this. Addictiveness, 8 out of 15. Projection, 5 out of 5. Longevity, 5 out of 5. Composition, 15 out of 25. Ingredients, 15 out of 25. Top, heart, and base. Top is a 10 out of 10. Heart is a 3 out of 5. And then the base, I have a 4 out of 10, giving us a final score of 65. Ask for a sample. The where, when, who, and how on this one is, this is definitely a more professional soapy scent that I've been talking about. So I have, if you're dressing nice, not suit and tie, but, button up collared shirt, definitely that kind of genre I'm thinking of. Same with you women, the nicer clothes that match that kind of scene. All year, freshy scent again. Who do I see wearing this? John Cena on his nights out. Not the wrestler. Different fragrance for when he's in the ring, but nights out, John Cena. How many sprays? Personally, 1 for me, and this thing's shouting. Like I described it really well. But a 3, 2 wrists, and 1 up here, 1 or 2 up there. So that's what I have, guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Peace out and be blessed.